All right, flat rate mechanic here again. We're going to be diagnosing a P0008 or P0008 on the Chevy Traverse. Got a ton of information in this video. We got service bulletins, we got most common causes. We're going to go through all that. May still even be covered by warranty, so you're going to want to watch this whole video. So this OBD2 code indicates a problem with the engine's timing chain, specific to bank 1. And on this vehicle, 3.6 liter, bank 1 is actually located on the firewall side. We're going to go through a bunch of information, but the code is logged in the PCM when it detects that the crankshaft or camshaft are out of sync. This code's more common on brands owned and operated by General Motors, Chevy, Cadillac, GM, Suzuki. So let's get into this a little further. All right, so I went ahead and scanned it, printed out the code, verified this is actually the issue we're having here. So the first thing you're going to want to do on this, check our engine oil, because these all have variable valve timing, solenoids, and other thing that control the timing. So first you're going to want to make sure the oil's full. So here, it does look like the oil is full. Actually, might be a little over full. And it's in pretty good condition, so we can rule that out. Alright, so yeah, the first thing you're going to want to do is see if this vehicle is covered under the extended warranty program. Because this can be a very costly and time-consuming repair. If it does end up being the timing chain, we're going to go over a little bit more of the time it takes and the cost. But I did pull up some information here, and it does say, you know, we got a couple vehicles, 2.8, 3.6 engines, LT1, LTY, LLT, under certain driving conditions, in which vehicle original oil change intervals, the timing chain could wear prematurely, causing illumination of the check engine light. A special coverage adjustment covers the conditions described above for a period of 10 years and 120,000 miles. So yeah, the first thing you're going to want to do is definitely check. And if you want to read down through this all, then it says down here, dealers are confirmed vehicle eligible for prior to beginning repairs using the applicable warranty specifications and global warranty management. So I guess it's all kind of discretional depending on your vehicle, the year it was bought, and all that stuff. So yeah, definitely look into this first, because if you're having time chain issues, then you can get this fixed for free. That's what you're going to want to do. Now there is also a service bulletin on this code. Multiple different DTCs could set when you have a timing chain issue. You got the P0008, P0009, P0016, P0017, P0018, and P0019. And I do have some other videos covering these codes. This is, you know, if you want to look into that more, I'll leave a link up here. But yeah, this is a bulletin. It affects multiple different vehicles. You know, we got the Allure, Enclave, Cadillacs, you know, all the Camaros, all kinds of different vehicles with these engines. So I'll kind of run down through the service bulletin real quick, but just a warning, which it highlights at the end of this information is actually only for professional technicians and not your do-it-yourselfer. But there is a lot of valuable information in here. Kind of upgraded parts. You know, if you need to pause the video and look at any of this stuff, I'll just kind of flip through it real quick. But they're checking, you know, checking for wear on the tensioners. We're checking alignment of the cams, and obviously the engine has to be disassembled to check all this stuff. But yeah, just a ton of good information here. I thought it'd be valuable to share with you. And yeah, if you think any of this is helpful at all, be sure to like and subscribe if I added any value here. Definitely helps our YouTube channel out. Yeah, so it goes through all the models, and as we get farther into this, we're gonna see our labor times here. Let's see. All right, so yeah, this is the kind of work we're looking at. We got 5, depending on your model, 5, 7 hours, you know, 8 hours, 10, almost 10 hours. So yeah, a lot of these vehicles, the engine actually has to be dropped from the underside of the motor. So not really so much a do-it-yourself job. Then the timing cover has to be removed. We have to access all those timing components. So very actually hard to check. So as far as diagnosing goes. So really, the best way to determine if this is a timing chain issue on this one is it's actually relatively easy. We're only setting the code for the timing code, the P0008 for the bank 1, which this is for. On this vehicle is a timing chain side. I'll go ahead and show you that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get this hood open here. Yeah, so our timing chain's firewall side is going to be back here. You can't even barely see the timing cover. But this one, I mean, it is making a little, the first thing you want to observe if you've got any kind of timing chain noise, kind of clattering. We do have a little click. They're not real severe. When I'm sitting in the vehicle, I also, let's see if, I doubt it's going to be very hard to pick up on video, but when you're sitting in the vehicle, there is a little, I'm feeling a little bit of a vibration. And I'm also noticing just a little bit of a long crank when you go to start it. So, I mean, if you check the oil and the oil's good, it's really not advised that you drive the vehicle if the timing chain's off. You know, there's a multitude of different issues that can cause. Yeah, so if you get under the hood, I mean, if you're noticing any drivability issues, unstable idle, some other symptoms would be lack of power. Obviously, the check engine light's on. Sometimes it will even set misfire codes because when that timing's off, that fuel in there is not getting in and out of the motor at the right timing, so that can cause misfires. Yeah, and I mean, where this is just affecting one bank, it's more than likely if you just have a solo P0008 and it's just on one bank, it even says it right here on I pulled up some more information here about the service bulletin and possible causes or whatnot. But yeah, when it's just affecting the one bank, it's more than likely a misaligned timing chain. And in that service bulletin, he even goes on to say here, expect timing chain intention for wear, misalignment, CTSB, which I showed you guys. Bank 1, firewall side. And it also wants you to perform an oil life monitoring calibration after the repairs are done. So yeah, this is a pretty costly repair. We're looking at about $2,500 just in labor, $500-600 in parts. So $3,000, and that's not including oil, coolant, and gaskets. So if you can get this covered under warranty, you definitely don't want to go that route, obviously. All right, so when I look up this labor time online here, we actually on our service program, you can see on this particular vehicle we got a 2010 Chevy Traverse with a 3.6 liter, and they're calling for, we got almost 14 hours there on an all-wheel drive. 13 hours. So yeah, this is a substantial amount of work. Typically they drop the engine out through the bottom, and if we're looking at these timing chain packages, we're going to be you're looking at about 531, and that's AC Delco, so that's factory stuff there. So you can also pick these timing chain kits up aftermarket. You can see we got a left bank chain, right bank chain, main chain. This is your crank sprocket here. We got both your guide here, another guide here. These little guys are going to be the automatic tensioners. You can see they got a little pin. When you pull the pin, these tension out. Your two sprockets, along with a couple more of your chain guides here. So what happens is these chains stretch, and these guides start wearing out. And it doesn't take much to throw these timing off on these vehicles. So I guess the conclusion of this video pretty much is if you have this code, you have engine noise, any drivability issues, you're definitely going to want to get it repaired. It is a costly repair. It's a lot of work. Typically, it's probably going to run you about $2,500 to pay a repair facility to get this vehicle fixed. I do have more information on these timing codes in a couple of my videos, but this one definitely you're going to want to go check out as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe if you think this information was helpful. Thanks.